Welcome to, and thank you for being here and supporting what we share. Your comments truly matter to us. We read them carefully, and we do our best to reply to your questions and concerns, especially when it comes to health and intimacy. If something has been on your mind, you are always welcome to ask. You are not alone here. Now, let's talk about something many women quietly wonder about. Have you ever paused and asked yourself why so many men feel such a strong, almost unspoken pull toward one very specific and deeply personal act of closeness? The desire to kiss you in your most private and vulnerable place. For some women, even hearing that can feel surprising or uncomfortable. But for many men, this desire is not random or shallow. It comes from something much deeper, shaped by biology, emotion, and the need for real connection. What most women over 50 are rarely told is that understanding this can completely change how you see intimacy, how you view your body, and even how you experience your relationship. For many years, I've worked with women navigating life after 50. Helping them rediscover not only their health, but also their confidence, energy, and ability to enjoy closeness again. I have listened to thousands of women who carried quiet worries, embarrassment, and unanswered questions about their intimate lives. My goal has always been simple: to offer clarity, kindness, and trustworthy guidance so you can approach your sexuality without fear, shame, or self-judgment. Many women assume that when a man wants to kiss them there, it is only about his own pleasure. But research, real clinical experience, and countless conversations show something very different. For many men, this is a way of connecting, of awakening their partner, of expressing admiration, and of reminding her that she is wanted and valued. This becomes even more meaningful after 50, when social expectations, body changes, and self-doubt can quietly convince women that they are no longer desirable. What surprises most women is that this desire is often driven more by devotion than by lust. It is an act of giving, not taking. When a man slows down, focuses on you, and takes care to bring you pleasure in this way, he is sending a powerful message. I see you. I care about you. Your happiness matters to me. In that moment, his attention is fully on you, and the emotional fulfillment he feels is very real. It goes far beyond the physical. From a biological point of view, this part of the body contains an extraordinary number of nerve endings, making it one of the most sensitive areas we have. Most men instinctively understand this, even if they could never explain it scientifically. When he focuses on you there, he is trying to awaken your senses and create a deeper shared experience. Emotionally, it can feel gentle, intimate, and deeply connected at the same time. Many women don't realize how much care and tenderness is behind this, and that misunderstanding can sometimes lead to discomfort, distance, or avoidance. I once spoke with a woman in her late 60s who felt embarrassed even asking her question. She said, "I don't understand why my husband still wants this so much. We're both older now. Why does it still matter to him?" Beneath her words were layers of insecurity and doubt. The truth is, this is rarely about selfish desire. It is about reassurance, closeness, and a meaningful way for men to express love and attentiveness through something deeply personal. For many men, it is a natural and gentle way of showing that your body still matters, that your pleasure is important, and that after many years together, you are still deeply attractive to him. This is often the first powerful shift for women over 50, realizing that his desire reflects care, not criticism, and devotion, not judgment. There is also a strong emotional bond that forms through this kind of intimacy. When a man gives you his full focus and presence in such a vulnerable moment, it creates a feeling of being truly seen and accepted. It is a quiet form of respect. He is honoring your most private self. And when he notices how your body softens, how your breathing changes, and how you relax, he experiences a connection that words cannot replace. This can breathe new life into long-term relationships, especially later in life, when many couples assume passion has faded. For women, the biggest obstacle is often internal. Worries about body changes and years of cultural messages can make it feel as though pleasure belongs only to the young. Menopause, shifting hormones, and natural aging can change sensitivity, moisture, and even scent. These changes are normal, but fear around them can stop women from allowing themselves to receive love and pleasure from a partner who genuinely cares. When a woman begins to trust that she is still desirable and still capable of deep enjoyment, something important changes. Confidence matters far more than perfection. When you truly believe you are worthy of intimacy, desire begins to flow differently. Rejection slowly turns into connection, and emotional distance makes space for real closeness again. Allowing yourself to receive this kind of closeness becomes much more than physical enjoyment. It becomes a quiet but powerful reminder of your worth, your identity, and the love that exists within your relationship. And the benefits go far beyond emotion alone. There are real, measurable, physical advantages for women who welcome this form of intimacy. Better circulation supports healthier tissue, helps reduce dryness naturally, and can increase sensitivity. The release of oxytocin and endorphins lowers stress, supports deeper sleep, and even contributes to better heart health. Pleasure is not simply a luxury. It is nourishment for the body, the mind, and the spirit. Many women who feel comfortable with oral intimacy often describe feeling more energized, more connected to themselves, and more at ease in their own bodies. At the same time, their partners frequently feel renewed by the simple, meaningful act of giving care and pleasure. Letting go of long-standing cultural shame is an important step. Many women over 50 were raised in environments where sexuality, especially a woman's pleasure, was never openly discussed. Words like vulva, clitoris, or oral sex were rarely spoken out loud. Those unspoken rules quietly create discomfort and self-judgment that can follow women for decades. Real change begins with a shift in perspective. Intimacy is natural. Pleasure is something you are allowed to receive. Your body is not something to hide, but something to respect and appreciate. Taking care of yourself before intimacy is not about trying to be flawless. It is about helping yourself feel safe, relaxed, and open. Simple preparation can make a big difference. A warm shower, gentle cleansing, grooming if you choose, and creating a private, calm setting can turn nervousness into ease. Soft lighting, a candle, or a light, pleasant scent help create an atmosphere of intention and presence. These small gestures tell both partners that this time matters. When your mind feels settled and secure, your body is far more able to respond. Intimacy then becomes something shared and meaningful, rather than rushed or mechanical. What truly makes this experience unforgettable is not technique. It is awareness and intention. Deep pleasure grows when both people are emotionally present, paying attention to one another and to the moment itself. Moving slowly, staying connected to breath, and responding to subtle signals allow the experience to unfold naturally. Pleasure stops being something to achieve and becomes something to explore together, a quiet celebration of respect, closeness, and desire. Intimacy after 50 is not something that disappears on its own. It is a choice. Passion is not defined by age, but by curiosity, openness, and the willingness to stay connected. Couples who continue to thrive later in life are those who value closeness more than performance, who are comfortable with vulnerability, and who treat pleasure as a shared gift. Every day offers another opportunity to reconnect emotionally and physically. Communication plays a central role in this. Many people believe intimacy should simply happen without discussion, but without honest conversations about comfort levels, fears, boundaries, and desires, relationships can quietly lose momentum. Speaking openly about what you need and what worries you helps both partners feel safe and understood. When communication becomes normal, vulnerability turns into trust instead of anxiety. Your mindset shapes your experience more than anything else. Telling yourself that intimacy is no longer meant for you becomes a limit you place on your own life. Choosing to stay open to connection and pleasure at any age is deeply freeing. It changes how you see yourself, your partner, and your relationship. Wrinkles, hormonal changes, and shifts in your body do not reduce your ability to feel pleasure. They simply reflect a life that has been lived and a body that has carried you through it. You are still deserving of intimacy, affection, and desire. As you reflect on all of this, remember that intimacy does not end at 50, 60, or even 70. It continues to evolve. It can become richer, more emotionally meaningful, and more deeply connected over time. Oral intimacy in particular offers a powerful way to reconnect, to appreciate your body, and to nurture your relationship. When approached with care, confidence, and presence, it can gently transform how love is experienced, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. This is not about youth or performance. It is about devotion, connection, and choosing to show up fully for one another. It is about trust, courage, and openness. It is about choosing closeness and pleasure with intention every single day. And when you do, you may realize that your most fulfilling years of passion are not behind you. They are still ahead, waiting to be welcomed with confidence, curiosity, and joy. Every woman has the right to experience intimacy without shame and to receive the emotional, physical, and relational benefits it brings. The choice is yours. Step forward with confidence. Respect your body. Honor your desire. Let connection grow. Age is not an obstacle. It is an invitation to experience deeper, more meaningful, and more fulfilling intimacy than ever before.